Hi everyone, happy Thursday. Hope you're having a great day. So I kind of finished yesterday's video a little bit abruptly. So this one's about benefits of having purpose in your life. So I'm Dr. Trina Hinkley from the Expanded Self, and I'm here to enable you to transform your life into the life that you want. And one of the ways that we can do that is to invite some more purpose or more meaning into our lives. So I talked a little bit yesterday about what the various components of purpose were and how we would know, if things were making sense to us and if we had purpose. So I talked about the idea of coherence, that things make sense, purpose itself, so having core goals and aims or a direction in life, and significance of what we do. So does it actually add value? So today I just want to touch on some of the benefits of having purpose, and there's a very, very long list. So I'll run through them. Basically, having more purpose or a greater sense of purpose is a good thing, and that benefits both our subjective well-being in a number of ways and our physical health as well. So I'm going to keep checking my list because there's no way I can remember all of these. So having more purpose helps us have a more positive outlook on life, greater levels of happiness, satisfaction, self-esteem, self-acceptance, personal growth, and optimism. But wait, I haven't finished. It's a really important component of human flourishing. So feeling like we have purpose, like we add value, is really important for us to grow as a human being. Purpose aids in resilience, or having a sense of purpose can aid in resilience and building more resilience into our lives. And in this way, it can help us recover or bounce back from negative events. Now, here's an interesting one, and some of you might have seen me post about this last week or over the weekend, I think, when I was actually doing the research for this series of videos and the blog that supports them. So having more purpose leads to more enjoyment of sexually intimate activities. Now, the article on this one was very clear that it's not that you will have more sex or that the sex will actually be better or anything like that. It's that when you do have sex, that you will enjoy it more. Not sure what the mechanism for that is, but interesting association there. More purpose, a greater sense of purpose and meaning in life is associated with lower levels of stress and depression. So if you're feeling stressed at the moment, and there is a lot of people in that boat, try to invite some more purpose or meaning into your life and see if that makes a little bit of difference. And next week, the blog that I post will have some really clear and easy to follow ideas on how you can invite more purpose and meaning into your life, and my videos will talk to that as well. So remember to check those out. Having more purpose can support us to have high levels of grit, overcome obstacles, and increase our perseverance. So you think about it, that makes sense. You've got something to aim for. You're going to keep putting effort in. And higher self-acceptation, I'll define that for you because I had to learn what that was. That's a positive evaluation of yourself and your life to date. So basically it means that you think well of yourself and that you think good things about how you've lived your life to this point in time. Higher positive relations, so think about the quality of relationships with other people, and higher environmental mastery. So this one is about your ability to manage your life and the world around you. Now, at the moment, as I'm recording this, we're in stage 4 lockdown in Melbourne. The rest of Victoria is in stage 3 lockdown. Various other parts of the country and the world are in various other levels of constraint, lockdown and isolation and quarantine. So our opportunities to manage our environments in some ways are quite diminished at the moment. So I would invite you, if you're feeling challenged by this, to think about what is it in your environment that you can control, that you can influence, and that you can have mastery over. And certainly that would be what's within your home, particularly if you live on your own, or within your backyard, or perhaps a small area in your neighborhood around you. So rather than trying to extend out that feeling of wanting to have mastery or control over your environment, this is an opportunity to bring that back in, to bring it a little closer into you, just for the time being. So that's just some of the things that we benefit from in terms of subjective well-being, from having a high sense of purpose and uh, meaning in life. In terms of our physical health, if you're an older person, there's fairly good research that suggests that if you have higher purpose in life or more meaning, that you're more likely to live longer, and that you're less likely to die from any cause. So you have lower risk of all-cause mortality, and you have lower risk of cardiovascular issues. So if you're an older person and you feel like you don't have a lot of purpose in life right now, I invite you to invite some in and welcome it for the benefits can provide you in terms of mortality and cardiovascular risk. You have if you have more purpose in life, you have lower risk for aortic calcification, lower levels of inflammatory markers, higher cortisol levels, higher levels of HDL cholesterol, that's the good cholesterol, lower waist to hip ratio, that's a good thing, lower production of salivary cortisol across the day. And salivary cortisol is one of our well-used markers or indicators of stress, lower levels of mild cognitive impairment, and lower risk of Alzheimer's. And that sun's just hit my face. Sorry if that's distracting. So higher meaning and purpose in life is really good for you on a whole lot of cardiovascular indicators and your cardiovascular risk. More purpose in life leads to higher scores for memory and overall cognition. This is particularly true again for older adults. And purposeful individuals live longer than individuals who have less purpose in their life. Find a reason to live helps you live longer. That one kind of makes sense. So there's some of the benefits, and I see that I've talked for 7 minutes already, so there's quite a lot of benefits. This is by no means all of them. There were far too many for me to be able to capture in this series. These are just a few. So have a think where you can invite purpose into your life, and check out my meditation on Friday, which will help you have a little bit more purpose in life, and also my videos next week, which will give you an idea of how to invite some of that purpose into your life. Have a great day. See ya.